Hello vinyl community, it's me Roger back with another video. How y'all doing? Cheers. Wasn't really planning to come on so soon, but I was so shocked when I got this box in the mailbox today. And I was like, I haven't ordered anything. What is this? I looked at the return address and I realized it was the vinyl community love train rolling into my station yet again. Mr. Trendkill 2, Chris. Hey man, you really didn't have to do this. Everybody knows Chris. He doesn't make videos, but he watches a lot of videos, and he's a real solid commenter. I mean, and I feel like he's commented on like every one of my videos I've ever made. Thank you, Chris. Really. So yeah, he sent me a couple of pieces of vinyl with some nice notes, and I gotta tell you, Chris, I just cannot even believe this. You know how much I love this band, Opeth. This is a really rare 7-inch, one-sided 7-inch of a otherwise unreleased song, The Throat of Winter, on Roadrunner from 2011. I believe this was a record store day thing. One of those record store day things that actually, is desirable. And this is not a cheap record, man. And not only that, it's signed by the band. What the hell? Chris, please leave a comment explaining this. I mean, as far as I know, these were not all signed by the band. Anyway, so cool. Just, it's like, I don't even know how to pay you back for something like this. I mean, super duper duper cool. I mean, I love Opeth, and that's one of those records that I wanted, but I wasn't gonna. Thank you. And then he included an LP. I had to look it up because I had no clue what this was. Diag Bloom? No Curtains? I haven't listened to this. I checked it on Bandcamp, and it's like heavy psych. And some of these titles, I mean, they're just awesome. Space is the Place. I'm not sure if that's the Sun Ra track or not. But I mean, Adolf Hipster. Come on, that's gonna be awesome. Great cover too. Look at that. Yeah. Thank you so much, Chris. I'm blown away. I just was totally not expecting this, and what can I say except thank you. I noticed recently that I have over 1,000 subscribers. What the hell? Hey, I appreciate it, and looks like about half of you actually watch my videos. Hey, a number larger than 0 is always, And the fun thing is my videos get dislikes too. I'm always amused by that. I wish those people would leave a comment and at least say why they disliked it, or maybe they just dislike me. I don't know. But cheers to all my subscribers and all the people who comment, and thank you again, Chris, Mr. Trendkill. That is some awesome VCLT, and I will try to hit you back. Cheers. So I thought I might as well show some records, because yes, I have more records, because that's... Hey, it's one of the things I love to do is... I was hanging out with my nephew the other day, and I was saying, like, well, there's digging for records, and then there's buying records, and then there's cleaning them and, like, fondling them, and then there's listening to them. And then there's just having them. You know, there's all these layers to record collecting. You know, I love it. All right, so yeah, I have some records to show. Tony Conrad with Faust, Outside the Dream Syndicate. This is the recent reissue on Superior Viaduct. You know, reissues, CD on vinyl. I don't care. Originals, impossible. So some of you might remember I saw Faust at Big Ears Festival in Knoxville, and Tony Conrad was supposed to be there, but you know, he was sick and died shortly after that. But they did one of these pieces, the Side of Man and Womankind, the A side. They did that for an hour with these. Well, Laurie Anderson played violin briefly, but these strings droning away. It was incredible, and so I had to get this. I had to. Some really interesting liner notes by Jim O'Rourke about kind of the cult of this record. Yeah, I think it sounds pretty good. No other way to get it, really. I mean, unless you want to pay huge amounts of money. Really, way ahead of its time. You know, I think, when was it recorded? 73. You know, there's elements of like Sonic Youth in this. It's, you know, what, decade and a half ahead of its time. It's pretty cool. Here's a. It's hard to see in the Blake sleeve. It's Harmonia, Documents, 1975. This is an individual release of the bonus disc from box set that came out recently. And this is freaking great. Andreas, Sonic Mainliner, hey man. I showed this recently and raved about it, and he's absolutely right. This is top shelf stuff. 4 tracks. There's 2 live tracks, and there's an interesting story about where those tapes came from. They sound really good. And then 2 looks like like outtakes, studio outtakes. Great stuff. If you love Harmonia, if you love this krautrock electronic stuff, great. Totally great. More synthesizer stuff. Synthesizer. Y'all seen that video where this guy's like, they've edited out everything else he says talking about his studio except the word synthesizer, so it's synthesizer. Suzanne Ciani, Buchla Concerts, 1975. This just came out Friday. I've been looking forward to this on Finders Keepers. So yeah, it's just what it says. Previously unreleased solo concerts. She's playing on Buchla 200. Side 1, concert at WBAI Free Music Store. And Side B, concert at Phil Midblock's Loft. So great. She was so great. The whole idea of performing on one of these things, and the cover is a Buchla 200. Very different beast from a Moog. If you haven't, you should check out that documentary, I Dreamed of Wires, about the history of synthesizers, modular synthesizers. You know, there's Moog, East Coast Moog, and then on the West Coast where there was the Buchla. Yeah, this is great, awesome. I mean, it's amazing what she's able to do live. And I have to show you this because it's really cool. I wasn't expecting this. It comes with this report to National Endowment Recomposer Grant. So I guess it's not the actual grant application, but it's maybe a supplemental document that she prepared. And so it's like patches and musical notation, the rows for some of the sequences. Not sure how much it has to do with the music on here, but it's fascinating, really. So that's a nice touch. Yeah, you electronic music fans need to have this. All right, one more new record, and then I got some antiques. Yeah, the new Guided by Voices record. Please be honest. I didn't pre-order this. I don't have the new solo album. For a minute there, I was thinking I was gonna bail on Pollard. But I read good reviews of this, and when I learned it, Pollard plays all the instruments, including drums and stuff. I was like, well, I gotta hear that. And, you know, fuck me, it's pretty good. It's, you know, the guy's a freaking genius, you know, and the thing is, he's gonna go the way of, you know, Bowie and Prince one of these days. Although, who knows, he may live to be 100 and make 1,000 records. So, yeah. Guess I'll get that solo album too. Here's to Robert Pollard. Alright, some used stuff. This was a really nice find. I could not leave it behind. Gentle Giant in a Glass House. Original UK version with the die cut and this clear positive negative thing. Really cool packaging. The US version, I don't even know if this came out in the US. I don't know that I've ever seen a US pressing. One of their best records. From 73. Super clean. It has this gem import sticker on it, but yeah, it was just too beautiful to leave behind. And yeah, Prague. Here's some more Prague. June 1, 1974. This is really a Kevin Ayers record. This gets filed in like various artists, and that's where I found this for like not as much as it was in the Kevin Ayers section. Anyway, so it's got Kevin Ayers and John Cale and Eno and Nico and Robert Wyatt and U.S. Press on Island. Yeah, a live concert that Kevin Ayers put together, and was like, oh, I'll bring in Nico, and then Eno became involved, and yeah, this is what's interesting about anything that Eno is involved in that period. Takes on kind of a proto-punk edge to my ears. I don't know, there's a version of Baby's on Fire on here. Yeah, cool record. Found it cheap, but it's cool. Here's a beautiful record. My friend Sam Bird, the drummer, has raved about this record. And I found a really nice US pressing on Visa. National Health, their self-titled record. Presumably signed by Neil Murray, the bass player. So you can see the sticker there, Pit Pile, Dave Stewart, Amanda Parsons, Neil Murray, and Phil Miller. Kind of an all-star Canterbury kind of thing, and holy crap, this is great. Sam was right. I mean, it just hits all the right notes. It's jazzy and jammy, and it rocks, but it also has classical sorts of symphonic prog sorts of things, but it really works. Just all the way around, just works from beginning to end. Total classic. You know, if that's really his signature, score. Here's Kron Andynagar, their third album and the only one, I guess, to get a US release. And so this is a US white label promo on Passport from 1975. This is nice. I'd like to get their earlier records. That's going to be a much tougher pull, but and by this point they're not really in a krautrock bag so much as jazz fusion thing, but with proggy things, and the vocals are, yeah, as usual with this stuff, are kind of a weak point, but overall really excellent. Really enjoyed listening to this morning as the rain was coming down. Alright, just a couple more. So I'm at Grimey's on Friday to pick up that Suzanne Ciani record, and it's the only one they had, it looked like. I'm really glad I got there and grabbed it. Went over to Grimey's too, and had some blah things in my arms, and I look up on the wall and I see this. Boris with Merzbow. Rock Dream. Still sealed. From 2007 on Southern Lord. $25. limited to 1,000. This is why I love Grimies. You know, this is easily a $50 record, but they charge half that and it sells immediately. You know, to guys like me. You know, super cool. I've had this on CD for a while, and it's got this die cut thing like the CD does, and it's this thick like bound thing. So I haven't opened it yet, and I posted on Facebook last night. I was like, you know, what should I do? Should I open it and listen to it, or flip it for 100% profit? Now, of course, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to open it and listen to it. In fact, I think I'm going to do a sealed to revealed right now, because I think this might be on special colored vinyl as well. Shall we check it out? All right, let's do that. Sealed to revealed. Sorry, Andreas, I'm going to have to completely tear off all of the shrink wrap, because I don't think you can get to all the records unless you do. So, the shrink wrap is kaput. That's pretty cool. Yeah. There you go. Boris with Merzbout's live concert from Earth Dome in Tokyo, November 18th, 2006. Damn, this is great. I'm super stoked to have this on vinyl for a song. Alright, last one. This is one I thought about picking up. It's a new record. It's widely available, but Grimies had it used, so you know I got it for half off. And I'm like, alright, I'll check it out. The new Wolf Eyes. I Am a Problem, Mind in Pieces. On Third Man, which is kind of what gave me pause. It's pretty good. It's not as challenging as I was kind of expecting from these guys, but it's on Third Man, so maybe it's a bid for a wider audience or something. I don't know. It's pretty good. I need to listen to it again. It didn't seem all that new to my ears, but cool. All right, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you again, Chris, for the incredible VCLT. I'm touched. Take care, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.